Everybody. Good evening. Bunda, bunda.
Okay. I see Tito Ramkumar. Yeah, hello, Tito. Thank you for joining us. Um, So one of the days I'm going to go visit Amy in the DR Congo. And then he's going to show me his school. Amy's school in the DRC, he brings children that have been outcast, that aren't accepted in the community. So what Amy does, he brings his children into the school and he sort of creates a safety net around them. But he makes sure that they receive all the education. And he sponsors the majority of those children, he sponsors himself, because the group is so outcast that, there's no work per se for the parents. So they're struggling. So Amy supports those children, which is absolutely awesome. And the best part is that the children that he brings love art. They absolutely love art. So Amy helps them with the healing process through the art to make adjustments. And he teaches them all kinds of skills that otherwise that the other children have that they don't have access to. So I have really great respect for this man, that he cares so much about other communities. And also the DRC has had some really huge conflict, and Amy's school is sort of in the middle of the conflict. So what he's had to do is to take the children and move them with their mothers to a place of safety, and keep them there for a days until things calm down. So he works really hard on that. And at one point, what happened is that the people that were creating the violence were actually chasing him, because they would have loved to capture him, but he managed to stay out of that circle and to hide away until he was harmless. And his one great vision in life is to build a peace school, because he wants to teach your children from small about peace and about non-discrimination and all of those things. So that's his biggest dream. So for Global Peace Let's Talk, we would love nothing better to be able to support fundraising, to have an actual peace school in the DR Congo, especially in an area where there's such high conflict. And then at the same time, he's also managed to build him and his family a house. And it's not completed yet because he does it in bits and pieces. But that's awesome. So I'm really glad that he's here today. Yeah. He doesn't speak English very well, but I know he understands. He understands what I'm saying.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Merci, merci.
Yeah. It's also what's nice is that a lot of our people across Africa that have
Thank you.
school, they make sure there's some extra land, because on that extra land they plant vegetables, so that the children can have a meal after school and in the morning when they come to school. They need to have something to eat, because how do you concentrate if your tummies are hungry? And then they make sure that there's food for the children afterwards. Because how does any child sit in a classroom trying to learn when their tummy is rumbling and they haven't eaten for 2 or 3 days? So that little piece of land will grow vegetables that are healthy, like carrots and turnips and pumpkin. There's obviously different vegetables in different countries, but yeah, that's it's just an extra effort to make sure that there's some food available for the children, and especially so that when they go home at night and they sleep, that there's food in their stomach. You have to support that, and you don't always have the funding to just go and buy food, so you plant vegetables, because vegetables like in a soup or with beans is the healthiest thing, and the children love that. They absolutely love it. Yeah, so it's not only in the DRC. Mark also helps orphans in Kenya. He works with children that have been totally thrown away, and he gathers them together so that they at least they know that at night they've got a little bed to sleep in and a blanket to cover them. And they also know that there's something to eat. And they certainly don't have luxury meals, but they have a meal that will be able to fill their stomach, and that's healthy. So a lot of the orphanages that we work with are facing the same crisis. So we try and support as much as we can to make sure that that at least the children don't go to sleep hungry. Yeah. So education is our priority, and in education, the members that we're working with do their best to make sure there's some safety net for the children. So your support today is extremely welcome, and we greatly appreciate you. So we're just waiting, waiting for the lady. Hello. Marta.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Marta. Yeah, thank you
Jambo.
so much.
Yeah.
Marta's just been on a
Welcome.
wonderful trip to another country far away from Argentina, and she had absolutely wonderful time. So Marta, we're
Oh,
really proud of you. We can't wait to hear your story. You'll have to share your story with all of us and what all you did there. But that was awesome. And fortunately, Marta traveled with her husband, and the two of them were able to be part of that huge, huge conference to talk about education, among other. So that's super cool. And then I
thank
see
you.
you've also met Rana that's here. Rana's
Hello,
from
Rana.
Egypt. Yeah. She's an absolute star. She does so much for Global Peace Let's Talk. She's always doing little things for global peace. And one of the projects that she's got is going to be the story of the bee. So stay connected with us so you can hear the story of the bee, because she's done the story of the bee to support environmental protection. Not only that, she wants that little book to be able to be in different languages about the bee and go to different schools. So Marta is also helping with that. So Marta and Rana are going to work on a book about the story of the bee, because we love focusing on environmental issues also. Okay, so we're just waiting to see if our lady with the music has joined us. We've got a really wonderful session today, because for the first time, we're all going to hear the Global Peace Let's Talk Peace song. So isn't that awesome? So we'll be able to enjoy the song and share it in many different languages, because we like to see that we respect different languages also. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Just give me 1 second. Oh. Who else haven't I told a story about? Oh, Dejana is also here, and Dejana lives in Europe. She's also wonderful support to Global Peace Led Talk. And she's forever coming up with little posters and ideas for us to use. Okay, so I'm just sending her a message. Okay, there we go. Who else? I'm just trying to see who else is here. Manja, thank you so much for joining us. And Inez, thank you. I see you here. And Hannah, hello, Hannah. And Joy, I see you also. Thank you so much for joining us, Joy. Wonderful to see you. And Amy's here, Dr. Vedabase is here. Hello, Dr. Vedabase. How are you? Dr. Vedabase, can you hear us?
Yes, I am fine.
Oh, wonderful. Put your screen. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see you. Wonderful. We can see you. There you go. Okay.
Hello, Dr. Franca. How are you?
Oh, I'm just trying to see what the. Okay. And the name. Hello, it's the name. And Yul. Hello, Yul. Thank you for joining us. So Yul, I'm saying hello to Yul, who's from Canada, but he's also been in Dubai recently. But Yul runs a really wonderful project where he brings all the religions together, and everybody then shares prayers together in their own religion and their own culture. But if you spend a session with him on his event, it's just so precious, because then you start realizing that there's no difference. As long as we're all praying together, that's the difference, so that we don't judge different religions. So he has this really wonderful project, and I love joining him there, because then you get to meet and also learn about the different religions, things that that are real. So that's also awesome. Okay, so we're just going to give it another minute. Oh. Hello, Israel.
Hi, Dr. Nikki.
Wonderful. Hello, Israel, dear. How are you?
I'm very great. How are you doing, ma?
Wonderful. Okay, so
okay,
Evangelina has just joined, so we can start. Manzi, are you ready? Manzi
Yes,
and
Dr.
Joseph?
Nikki, we are ready to go. Let's
Okay,
begin.
we're ready to go. We're ready to
Yes,
go. You
ready.
can start.
All right.
Dr. Nikki? Hello, Dr. Nikki?
Manzi?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
greetings,
yes, Dr.
everyone.
Nikki, I believe some.
You can start.
All right.
Greetings, everyone. I believe Joseph is going to start the session for us all. So let's hear it from Joseph.
Okay, great. Thanks greatly. I greatly appreciate the privilege to be here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our webinar of celebrating the International Day of Non-Violence 2023. I am Joseph Akinola, the Executive PR for Global Peace Let's Talk. I'm a humanitarian, an ICT professional, and a media consultant. On behalf of the leadership of Global Peace Let's Talk, I welcome everyone on this call. All protocols duly observed. Today, we gather from around the world to honor the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi, a staunch advocate of peace, and to reflect upon the profound impact of nonviolence which nonviolence can have in shaping a better world for all. Over the next hour, we will delve into the principles of nonviolence, its historical significance, and explore how we can actively promote peaceful solutions in today's complex and interconnected global landscape. Together, we will embark on a journey of enlightenment and empowerment as we explore the transformative power of non-violence. Once again, thank you for joining on this meaningful occasion. Peace.
Thank you, Joseph. Yes, indeed, it is a very, very special day for us because today, the pioneer in the field of peace and non-violence, Mahatma Gandhi, was born, and I'm fortunate enough to be belonging to the same country as his. So it is a pleasure indeed for me to be coming from India, from where Mahatma Gandhi, where Mahatma Gandhi was born and brought up. Since peace is very important for all of us, not just for say community relationships, but also for our personal lives, we need to understand peace in its various dimensions, and peace makes one's life cheerful and melodious. So therefore, there are various rhythms that come to us through peace, and they turn into rhymes, and they turn into such compositions which make life beautiful. So there was this one story which Dr. Vedavyas has been narrating to me. We have been talking about it frequently, and it is a very inspiring, journey. The process how this peace poem came into existence, and how today we have this wonderful opportunity to share it in form of a song with you all. So for that, I would like to invite Dr. Vedavyas Kundu from India, who is working in the field of peace diligently since many years. He's a pioneer in the field of nonviolent communication, and also a gentleman who is always calm and composed, and he is here to serve the mankind. So I would like to invite Dr. Vedavyas to please share the journey of how this song came into existence, and it from a poem it is coming in a shape of a melody today. Dr. Vedavyas, please.
Thank you, Mansi. Thank you, Nikki ma'am. Thank you, Joseph, and everyone who are present in this solemn occasion of the 154th birth anniversary of the Apostle of Peace, Mahatma Gandhi. For me, to be very, very frank, it is a moment which I had never imagined, because it's something which has been very close to the heart. Let me share with you, as Mansi pointed out, on how this particular thing happened, something which I was never imagining. Well, I've been mentoring, I've been working with so many young people all over. And in around 2012, we, some volunteers like us, we thought we should promote the idea of, writing on peace and issues of sustainable development. So by children. So we thought to bring out a global children's newspaper, the Peace Gong. And it was a completely volunteer-driven exercise with no office, nothing. No office, no funds, nothing. In fact, we were bringing out a print edition, and of course the online edition, we are reviving it. It got in a real problem during the COVID times, but we are still reviving it. Right from the day one, this children's newspaper, we were very clear that we adults were not supposed to write it. No one who was crossing the class 12 in any school across the world would be able to write it. Only those students who were school students, they could write for the newspaper. Also, the fact was that only the school students were to become the editors of these newspapers. So the Peace Gong started with a global children's outreach right from day one. And this girl now, she is basically, she has done her majors from the UK in peace studies. She's from Pakistan, Saida Rumana Mehdi. That was the year 2013, and we were bringing out a special issue of the Peace Gong on as a mark of a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. And she was a guest editor of that. And then I told her, why don't we, they were all write-ups, articles, proper articles like journalists, also poems. And I can tell you, Rumana is a very, very powerful poem. I was trying to get in touch with her. I shared in the Facebook. It seems she might be traveling. I messaged her, though, because she would have been so excited to this day when her song, the poem she created as a school student in 2013 is becoming a song today. So she wrote this very powerful poem on the power of non-violence and an ode to Mahatma Gandhi and his followers, Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela. So we published that. It got a lot of interesting reviews, this poem, all over the world. And it got featured in so many other magazines and all. And so from that time onwards, that very, very crazy, thing was there in my head that it should be transformed into a song. And I can tell you, I've been trying it for so many years, 2013, and it is 10 years, it's 1 decade. I've been telling people both in India and abroad, like, is there anyone who can transform it, because it's such a powerful poem? Why not? And then one day, I think I happened to share this with Nikki ma'am, and she immediately said that I think we should do it. You see, I've been pushing a lot of people who are singers, who have been into this war, both in India and abroad. Why don't you do that? They said no, this, that. Somehow but to be very frank, I was perseverant and never lost hope. That was the thing. Otherwise, probably 10 years of perseverance, anyone would have, said that it's not possible. So forget about this song of The Power of Non-Violence by Saida Rumana Mehdi. It's not possible. But I kept going. Also, I got it translated into Arabic by our friends from Yemen. So Then Nikki ma'am immediately said, let us find. And then she pushed Martha ma'am into that. And then the whole journey, and then Nikki ma'am one day said that you were supposed to have a Zoom meeting with Evangelina. Oh, that she is a very big singer in Argentina. So there it was. And I thought my, dreams of transforming it into a song is coming. 10 years of real serious work off and on, telling people why not do it. But here it is. Possibly it is destiny. When something has to happen, it will happen. So, but I never, as I said, I want to reiterate, I never lost hope. I said someday or the other we will be able to do it. So, in fact, I don't know if I remember if I had even told Mansi that why don't we find some singer? In fact, I know quite a number of people I told, let's find a singer. Then Martha ma'am found Evangelina, such a great singer from Argentina, and then we translated into French and Spanish. And now it is a global thing, and something which I shared in the Facebook today morning, this one, and I've tagged Saida Rumana Mehdi. Hopefully she will get back to me in a day or two. But anyway, I will be sharing the recording with her. She would be so exuberant with this whole thing. And like I can tell you, ma'am, Nikki ma'am, I have got a whole bunch of her poems which are really very, very powerful. The way she writes the poem is amazing. And poems of peace and poems of love and poems of non-violence. So extraordinarily brilliant poem. So I think it would be nice to listen. I can't wait listening to this song. So that would be the greatest tribute to on the 154th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, a global launch of a poem written by a school child, a school student, not in India, but in Pakistan. And here, 10 years down the line, it is getting into a global launch. That's the universality which Mahatma stood for, the universality and the respect which the Mahatma evokes across the length and breadth of the world. But like I talk to so many friends in so many countries, whether Gambia, whether Liberia, every country, like Gambians, I am doing for your information. I just will take 1 more minute. I'm doing this whole course on Gandhi's non-violent communication for a group in Gambia. And there is an institute which promotes Gandhi's non-violence. That's quite incredible. Then in Liberia, we have a whole organization called Everyday Gandhi. So that's universality. He's not an Indian. And one of the best, to conclude, the best tribute comes from this very, very interesting person. I once interviewed Christian Bolo Bethelsen from Liberia. I can tell you for 25 years of his life, he was in the rebel army. His business was to kill people. And the Liberian Civil War came to an end in 2005. And he was jobless. So he wants there to go over to Ivory Coast. And there his vehicle laden with arms had got stuck in the sand dunes. And there another vehicle had got stuck. And that was the vehicle of Everyday Gandhis, a small peace building organization in Liberia. They motivated him. The violence is not the answer. Killing people is not the answer. Non-violence is the answer. And when I was finishing the interview, the most powerful statement, he said that you may call him as your father of the nation, but for me, Mahatma Gandhi is father of peace in the world. So I think that's the greatest tribute and wonderful global peace. Let's talk. We have been able to do from September 21st, the International Peace Day, series of these programs. And today is the culmination. It's a season of peace and non-violence. And I think each and every members of Global Peace Let's Talk needs to be congratulated for the enormous amount of interest, enormous amount of participation. I think we need to continue this tempo for a global non-violent future. Thank you very much. Mansi, you please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Dr. Veda Vyas. As your decade-old dream materializes today, I have the privilege of introducing all of you to the lady who is going to sing the poem for us today. Evangelina Laura. Her artistic name is Eva Laura. Madam is a nomad artist and a socio-environmental activist. She's a singer and composer, musical producer, producer of artistic and holistic events, a writer, and also English public translator. Apart from that, she has a good number of accolades in her name. Member of Republic of Argentina Peace Council. She's, a member of ambassador in Argentina for RAI, Relief Action International, sustainability, which works for sustainability, renewable energy, and green citizens. She's also pre-registered and approved member of the Worldwide Association of Female Professionals. She is a member of Peace Peace Pact, which was proposed by Peace Nobel Prize Dr. Ernesto Cahan. She's doing a lot of work, and her profile is really impressive. Her lyrics were selected. She was finalist for the International Writer Contest. She is the composer of the original music for the theater play, which was declared event of cultural, social, and human rights interest by the legislature of the city of Buenos Aires. Selected singer for the official song for the robotic literacy program in Argentina, first Argentinian artist to be summoned to sing in the project created in Mexico in the year 2016. So her profile is wonderful, and it is an absolute privilege to have you here, Madam Eva. So we are all ears. We are waiting for you to sing the poem for us. So the floor is all yours, ma'am. And we welcome you and your entire team. And we also thank you for making our dream possible. So may we hear it from you, ma'am.
Hi, everybody. Thank you very much, Nancy. Here I am with my team, which I call Proyecto Alma Mater Project. We are working all together, and I'm very happy with this dream team. I call them my dream team. These are the beings I trust to do my job. I'm very happy to be here in this special event. I am a human being that walks the lane of life, being grateful with everybody. And I was honored to be chosen by Nikki de Pina and Dr. Bedabayas Kundu to compose the music for that lovely, great and deep poem written by Sieda. And I appreciate this a lot. I'm also grateful to Marta Lescano and Graciela de Otto. Both gave my references to Nikki de Pina and Dr. Bedabayas. And this day, this special day, Mahatma Gandhi, the energy of Mahatma Gandhi is here between us. This is the way I live. I live in the lane of peace. And I want to share, as I work with music, I want to share a lyric of a very famous song here in Latin America, in America. It's very famous, Guantanamera. In some part of the lyrics, it says, I will read it in English. I cultivate a white rose in June as in January. I cultivate a white rose in June as in January for a true friend who gives me his honest hand, and for the cruel one that tears away from me the heart through which I live. I cultivate neither thistles nor nettles. I cultivate a white rose. I think that we must go on with our lives being that white rose. And no matter what people in the outside do to us, the essence is that white rose. Imagine that when you step on a rose or you hit on a rose or a flower, that is the moment that the fragrance is stronger. So our essence is inside our heart, and we do not have to negotiate that. We always must be that white rose. And well, I would like to introduce to you my team here. Amanda. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
She's a producer, a composer, a writer too. What else, Aman? I forgot something to say.
Sì, da
Olivia
me,
Algo?
sì, da me Pinto.
She's a painter too. Here at my side, Pablo Martí. She's musician too. Musician, producer, Martí. Producer.
Hello.
He is the owner of El Porteño Studio, where we
We are here.
we are here in the Porteño Studio, where we create this song. And here at my side, Julián Barejao, who is a filmmaker and who is the one who makes the video clip.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are honored to have you all here.
We are honored too, Nancy. Thank you very much. So if you want, we can share the video clip for all the people who is in the Zoom and who are, and all the people who's watching us. Can you introduce, can you present the video clip, Nancy?
Okay,
Sure, ma'am.
a minute, please.
Yes, Joseph.
Thank you for the privilege.
Sí, el mic. Vamos a... Bueno,
Joseph, can you share? Oh, okay.
Can you see the screen?
I call out to call killers perpetrating genocide. Today, I call out to all potential killers who might kill me for what I have to say. Today, I call out all scholars of violence. So Gandhi, give us his life for everything. So Gandhi, Mr. King, not stand to be
Hi.
Sí.
What a marvelous piece of art. Wonderful, wonderful. We are so proud of the effort that you all have put into this. We cannot thank you enough. We simply cannot thank you all enough for doing this. Dr. Nikki, do you have to say something? This is such a special thing for us, and they have done such a wonderful job. I am so mesmerized by, and also such a powerful voice. I'm so impressed by how you have, you have made a peace poem so powerful that everybody, I'm sure, will be impacted by how powerful peace can be. So I'm sure this is a very
Pardon. And I would love people to sing like a mantra. There is a dream to start life anew. With tales of forgiveness, a lot of happiness. No rock at me. Now we'll hit you back and give you a second chance to redeem. It's like a mantra that everybody can sing.
This is mesmerizing. Thank you so much for doing this for us. And we are so grateful, indebted to you for such efforts that you have. This is shows your hard work, how much hardworking you people are as a team also together.
Yeah.
And we are really thankful for the efforts you all have put in. If Dr. Veda Vyas has to say something, because I'm sure this is a dream come true moment for him. Dr. Veda Vyas.
Yeah, actually, it was very good, but I think possibly the network, there is some problem in my area. I could not listen everything. So I hope we will get the recording so that I can.
I think Dr. Nikki has already shared the recordings link in the chat box. Sir.
Okay. Because there seemed to be serious problem with the network, so I could just listen to some portion of it. Other portion I could not. So I will love to listen once again. Actually, yes, it has been a wonderful effort from Evangelina and her team. Kudos to them. Congratulations to each and every member of the team. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Dr. Nikki, would you like to share your views on this?
Yes, I'm just so overwhelmed. I don't even have enough words to say thank you. It's been a lot of work. It hasn't just happened overnight. It's taken a few months. We've been talking to Evangelina, Dr. Vedabas, and I for a long way back. But I want to pay tribute to the 4 people sitting here for your time, your love, the work that you put into the song. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's planted so deep in my heart. I'm going to cry just now. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Evangelina. You've got no idea how much we appreciate you. And this song is going to go all over the place. So we've shared it on the chat, and all of you can listen to it on the chat and then share it out as far as you can. We wanted to travel across the world. We've also just extremely, Evangelina just put so much dedication and love into this song. I cannot begin to explain to you. It's so real. It's sitting deep in her heart as it is in ours. So thank you, Evangelina, and your whole team. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you too, Nikki. Thank you. Can everybody listen to the song very well? The reproduction.
Your voice is not clear. If you can please repeat what you just said.
I asked if everybody can listen to the video clip in the right way.
Some of the people face some network issues, but no problem. We will share the link with them and the video, maybe probably later on, and then they'll be able to enjoy and also get motivated towards, moving towards peace. Also, apart from your rendition, I believe there are other people also who are going to sing this poem in their languages. So
Yeah.
if somebody is if somebody is known to you, let's begin with this. Okay, I believe Madam Marta is sharing something. Okay, so here's the song again, probably
Because
from her
if
network.
you
Yes.
want, you cannot listen it very well, I can sing it live now.
Sure, please. That will be it. It is a pleasure. No, we would like to hear from you directly because the link we can visit any other time too. So, if possible,
By
maybe
the
a few
link.
lines. Anything that you like. Maybe a few lines if time allows, and if your
Okay,
team is also yes.
the music, and then I sing lead here. There is an anger in me, there is a thirst for rebel, there is a desire to kill, but there is also a wish for peace, for peace. There is a journey to endure without shedding blood. There is a passion to stay alive without losing anyone. This is star life anew. With taste of forgiveness, we Lord of happiness. Throw a rock at me. Not gonna hit you back. I'll give you a second chance to redeem. I have embarked on a journey of Gandhi. I have embarked on a voyage of Mandela. I seek to forgive, and I hope to forget. Come to me, not with weapons, but with a sinful heart. We will together cleanse all of the fears around. There is a dream starlight on you. We taste of forgiveness, we Lord of happiness. Throw a rock at me. Now I'll hit you back. I'll give you a second chance to redeem. The student's mind, every drop of blood is sacred. No heart is meant to be broken. For although it has been in the same rhythm, open chance. There is no place to lose humanity, but there is still some place. Find yourself to find yourself. There is a dream to start life anew. With days of forgiveness, we Lord our happiness. Throw a rock at me, and I won't hit you back. I give a second chance to redeem. Today, I call out to all killers who perpetrated genocide. Today, I call out to all potential killers who might kill me for what I say. Today, I call out to all scholars of non-violence who saw Mandela in prison for 27 years. Who saw Gandhi give up his life for his prison. Who managed history through their own eyes. Who stood with Rosa Parks when she refused to stand down. Let's come together to create power, a positive force, a healing potion, spell with the blessing of non-violence. There is a dream to start a life anew. Days of forgiveness will learn of happiness. Go and rock at me. I will hit you back. I'll give you a second chance to redeem.
Wow, mesmerizing. What a soulful performance. We can't thank you enough. We are grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for putting in such great efforts. Um, I mean, I'm speechless right now. And such a powerful voice you have, Madam Eva. I would like to hear some other renditions too, and I'll probably Google them now. So I'm thankful to GPLT for letting us all listen to such such a wonderful team, such a hardworking team, and for connecting us. So I have some other people who have sung this song, and they are here to share, their rendition, their version of the poem in their language with us. So now I request probably Madam Marta will be sharing these videos because Joseph has some network issues at his end. So either of you, Madam Marta or Joseph, we are waiting for the other versions of the song. If the videos are available with you, kindly share them with us.
Mansi, do you want us to reproduce the back music melody for the people who's going to read the poem in the different versions, in the different languages? Or just they will just read? Because we have prepared the back melody here to be reproduced.
Okay. Okay, I think that will be fine. Dr. Nikki, would you like to say something on this? Because I am not
Yes,
aware.
I think if you can invite the translators now, we have the French translator and also the Arabic translator, so they can just do it for us, and Marta will do the Spanish. So, they're ready.
Hola Inés. Ma. Hi.
Nancy,
Yes, Dr. Nikki. Let's
are you
begin with
there?
it. Yes, I am.
Okay,
I am
you
there.
will
I'm waiting
invite
for.
the translators before they before Evangelina leaves. So the first translator is in French. Ambi. Hello?
Hello. Do we
Ambi?
have MB here?
Okay, Ambi. If it's not here, Rana's ready. Rana can read. Rana can start. Okay, Rana.
I'm so glad to be with you, with GPLT, with Dr. Nikki and all of you on this event today, and with, of course, Evangelina and the group. I'm glad to translate this into Arabic words. From my country, the country of peace, Egypt, I greet you and say, طاقة إيجابية بقلم سيدة رمانة مهدي. جوايا غضب، عندي عطش للانتقام، عندي رغبة في القتل، لكن كمان عندي رغبة في السلام، حنين لإنهاء الحرب بدون إراقة الدماء، عندي شغف لإنقاذ حياة بدون موت حياة أخرى، أحلم ببداية جديدة بروايات الغفران وأصول السعادة. ارميني بحجر ولن أقذفك به، بل سأعطيك فرصة أخرى للتكفير عن أخطائك. لقد أبحرت في رحلة غاندي وإبحار مانديلا، لذا أبحث عن السماح وأأمل في النسيان. تعال إلي بقلب مذنب ننظفه معا من كل إثم، ولا تأتي إلي حاملا بالأسلحة. جسدي نقي كجسدك، كل قطرة دماء مقدسة. لم يكسر قلبي عن قصد، فجميع قلوبنا تنبض بنفس الإيقاع. لا يوجد مكان للكره، لا يوجد مكان للانتقام، لا يوجد مكان لنفقد به إنسانيتنا، لكن لا يزال هناك مكان لتجد ذاتك. اليوم أناشد جميع قتلة الإبادة الجماعية، اليوم أناشد كل القتلة المحتملين والذين قد يقتلونني بسبب ما أقول. اليوم أناشد جميع علماء الحركة السلمية الذين رأوا مانديلا يسجن 27 عاماً، والذين عاصروا غاندي يفقد حياته من أجل مبادئه، الذين تجسد حلم مارتن لوثر كينج بأعينهم، والذين ساندوا روزا بانكس عندما رفضت النهوض. دعونا نتحد لنخلق قوة إيجابية، جرعة علاجية، تعويذة هي بركات السلمية. شكرا. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you so
and
much.
Marta's here. Marta will read in Spanish. Marta. Let's see if you catch Marta.
Okay, yes.
Okay, there we go.
Un poder positivo. Cieda Rumana Mary. Hay ira en mí, hay sed de venganza, hay deseo de matar, pero también hay deseo de paz, hay anhelo de poner fin a la guerra sin derramar sangre, hay pasión por salvar vidas sin perder ninguna. Hay un sueño de comenzar una nueva vida, con historias de perdón, con sabiduría, de felicidad. Lánzame una piedra, no te devolveré el golpe, te daré una segunda oportunidad para redimirte. He emprendido un viaje, el viaje de Gandhi, el viaje de Mandela. Busco perdonar y espero olvidar. Ven a mí no con armas, sino con un corazón pecador, que juntos limpiaremos todas las impurezas. Tu cuerpo es tan puro como el mío, cada gota de sangre es sagrada, ningún corazón está destinado a ser roto, porque todos nuestros corazones laten al mismo tiempo. No hay lugar para el odio, no hay lugar para la venganza, no hay lugar para perder la humanidad. Pero aún hay un lugar para encontrarte a ti mismo. Hoy llamo a todos los asesinos que perpetraron genocidios. Hoy llamo a todos los asesinos potenciales que podrían matarme por lo que tengo que decir. Hoy llamo a todos los estudiosos de la no violencia que vieron a Mandela en prisión durante 27 años, que vieron a Gandhi sacrificar su vida por sus principios, que vieron el sueño de Martin Luther King a través de sus propios ojos, que estuvieron con Rosa Parks cuando se negó a levantarse. Unámonos para crear poder, una fuerza positiva, una poción curativa, un hechizo con las bendiciones de la no violencia. Muchas gracias.
Well done, Marta. That was so beautiful. Okay, so Joseph will share Amy, that's done the French translation. Just give us 1 minute, please.
For those who are wondering what is happening right now, these are different, these are the renditions of the poem in different languages. So Madam Marta just did it in Spanish. So I just saw a message in the chat box. So right now we are listening to various, renditions of the poem in different languages. The languages Spanish, French, and other languages, so that we can reach out to the world, Yes, Rana Madam's rendition was in Arabic.
Pour sauver des vies, sans rien perdre. Il y a un rêve pour recommencer la vie, avec des histoires de pardon, avec une tradition de bonheur. Lorsqu'on vient et de je vais te donner une seconde chance de raconter. C'est dans un voyage, le voyage des gâteaux, le voyage des pétales. Peut-être à pardonner, et j'espère oublier. Venez à moi, pas avec des armes, mais avec un cœur pécheur. Ce que nous ferons ensemble, nettoyer toutes les saletés. Ton corps est aussi pur que le mien. Chaque goutte de sang est sacré. Aucun cœur n'est censé être brisé. Par tout nos cœurs battent au même rythme. Il n'y a pas de la place pour la haine. Il n'y a pas de la place pour la vengeance. Il n'y a nulle part pour perdre l'humanité. Il y a encore un endroit pour vous retrouver. Aujourd'hui, j'appelle tous les tueurs qui ont perpétré des génocides. Aujourd'hui, j'appelle tous les tueurs potentiels qui pourraient me tuer pour ce que j'ai à dire. Aujourd'hui, j'appelle tous les spécialistes de la non-violence qui a vu Mandela en prison pendant 27 ans, qui a vu quand il donnait sa vie pour ses principes, qui a vu le rêve de Martin Luther King à travers leurs propres yeux, qui était aux côtés de Rosa Parks quand elle a refusé de se rassemblons pour créer du pouvoir. Une force positive, une portion de guérison, un sort avec les bénédictions de la non-violence. Merci. Bye bye.
So we can see our participants applauding our translators. Thank you, Madam Sheetal. So do we have some more renditions in other languages? Dr. Nikki, Joseph?
No, we found out. We just want to say thank you so much to Evangelina. This is definitely the seed that was planted, and everybody that's here will now take the song and share it on their profile. So it's going to start spreading and growing from this very minute. So all the guests that are here today, you have the song. So share it out for us so it can roll across the world. And then thank you so much. Manzi, you can ask Mark if he'd like to do the closing. And then we can say thank you to everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sure, please, Dr. Nikki. So now I invite Mr. Mark, who is a very, hardworking member of GPLT, who is always concerned about the functioning of GPLT and the way we can, have more and more engagement with people around the globe. So Mark, I invite you for your closing remarks, please.
Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, Evangelina, thank you so much. Caps off. We got to flow. The team, the quadruples are so nice. And Dr. Nikki, thank you so much. Martha, thank you so much. Joseph, thank you so much. Mansi, thank you so much. Everyone, from the bottom of my heart, I'm really, really, really happy for your attendance. As we come to the close of this day of peace, I am filled with gratitude and hope. These moments of reflection and unity have reminded me of the power, and it has also reminded us of the power of peace, both within ourselves and within our communities. During these days, we have seen the strength that lies in our ability to come together, to listen, and to understand one another. We have learned that peace is not just absence of conflict, but a state of harmony, justice, and compassion. Let us carry the spirit of these days of peace beyond this gathering. Let us strive to be peacemakers in our daily lives. promoting tolerance, empathy, and undertaking. Together, we can create a world where there's peace is not just an ideal, but a reality. Thank you all for who participated, organized, and supported these days of peace. May the lesson learned here inspire us to work tirelessly for a more peaceful and just world. Peace is not an endpoint, but a journey. Let us continue this path hand in hand towards the brighter and more peaceful future for all. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are gathering today, we have to come to the purpose that holds immense significance, not just for us, but for those who live. We aim to impact. Today, I stand before you to make a heartfelt funding appeal. Our mission is simple, yet profound one, to make a difference. We are committed to improving the lives of countless individuals who are facing challenges, that many of us can only imagine. Whenever it is providing education to underprivileged, whether it is providing education to underprivileged children, offering shelter to homeless, or supporting medical research to combat diseases, our cause is a noble and essential. But noble causes require resources, and that's where your support becomes indispensable. Your contributions will catalyze for a change, the fuel, and propel our mission forward. Every dollar you donate will be an investment in hope. A vote for a brighter future. Imagine the impact we can create together. More children receiving quality education, families finding a place to call home, and a breakthrough in medical research. Even the sciences that saves life. Your generosity can turn these dreams into a reality. Today, I urge you to open your hearts and wallets to join us in our quest to make the world a better place. Your support, no matter the amount, will make a difference. Together we can change we wish to see in the world. Thank you for your considering our funding appeal and for being part of our community that cares. A community that believes in power of compassion and action. Together we can achieve greatness and bring about positive change that will resonate for a generation to come. Please let us continue with a noble endeavor to make donations that will transform lives. This has made me realize that when you see something beautiful in someone, please tell them, like our sister Evangelina has proved, that metallic voice is really giving us a nice, it is a heartwarming. And the song We Got It Flow, our children from the slum in Manyata, Kisumu, really did it. We would love them to do another one again. It may take a second to say a beautiful word to someone, but for them, it could last for a lifetime. So the 4 people and the team, we love you from the bottom of our hearts. For you to follow for the donations, you can go to www.globalpeaceletstalk.org. There we are. Let us come in action. Let us do things and create an impact to the local communities. Thank you so much and be blessed.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. And with this, we come towards the end of this wonderful session which we've had. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Madam Eva once again and her team members for working so hard on our dreams and the dream of a peaceful world. Also, I would like to thank the translators who made efforts to translate the poem in their languages so that it can reach out to the people who can understand those languages. Also, thank you to the audience, to the people, the participants who are here for their precious time and energies. Thank you to the organization, its members. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the lady who is the reason behind everything that's happening, Dr. Nikki. Thank you, Dr. Vedavyas, for your time and also for working so hard to make this decade-old dream a reality today. Thank you, Dr. Nikki. You're the sole reason because of which we had such a wonderful, eventful week from 21st, starting from 21st September to 2nd October, Gandhi's birth anniversary. Every day we had, something planned, to celebrate peace in this world. And as we come to the end of this celebration for this year, I'm sure it will continue for years to come, and we will, keep on inspiring people towards peace. So we would hats off to you, ma'am, for working so hard and for ensuring that everything is in place. So it is only under your, your able leadership that we are moving in the right direction. And youngsters need you, your experience and your dedication, so that the world becomes peaceful, people move towards non-violence. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Madam Eva, once again. Thank you, translators. Thank you, Dr. Vedavyas, and audience, for your patient listening. Thank you for your time. Hoping to see you sometime soon in some other event wherein we spread a word on peace together. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
So
yes.
with this, we sign off. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Rana. Thank you, Madam Martha. Thank you, Emmy. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night from Kenya.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Everyone.
It's already 8 p.m. in Kenya.
Nice to meet with all of you.
Cheers.